Welcome to Joe's Comic Talk. In today's video, I would like to talk about three great classic comics. I'm starting a new series for Joe's Comic Talk for Thursdays for Venture's classic cartoon books, where there's from everything from Archie to Jetsons to all of that, because I don't think they get enough attention, and I thought it'd be nice to bring a few of these older ones into some spotlight, so to speak. So first one I want to showcase is the Jetsons issue number 11. Yes, I only paid $1 for it. It is in pretty bad condition. Nothing I can do about it, but I bought a bunch of these older type comics a while ago from my comic book shop, and now I want to do some video series on them, because I think they deserve a little bit of attention, because everybody does Marvel and DC all the time, and I just want to try and do something a little bit different. So there's 9 different stories in this comic, and this is a Silver Age book. It's from 1965, so it is really old, so you can't blame the comic for being that old and in the condition. But I will do a little bit of a spine slide for you guys and bring it up. So I love the Jetsons. I think they're pretty funny family, and they are based on an animated show. They had ran a show, had a TV show back in the 60s, and then the series kind of picked off where the TV show left on in the after that. So this is issue number 11, 1965. So yeah, 9 different stories ranging from 4 pages all the way up to 7 pages. So some pretty cool stuff happens in this to each of them, and it's a bit focused on each of the characters. So my thought for this book is I really like the cover. I know the condition's not good, but there's several different stories. If you like the TV show The Jetsons, you should like this one. And in total, there was 36 issues in this run. I mean, I wish it was in higher grade, but then I would be paying more than $1 for it, because it is in, I say, very low grade, probably like a 3 to 4. So, but I do love these old cartoon books. They're some of my favorite, and I do try and pick them up whenever I can. So I know they're for collectors, they're not all that popular, but I just love them so much. So which is why I thought I'd do video series for you guys. But I will be posting for shorts for Amazing Spider-Man. I do love Spider-Man as well, so I want to do some cool short videos for some of my favorite covers and some cool Spider-Man comics I have. So this one is the Lone Ranger on Tonto, who is this guy here. So, and it is a 1968 Silver Age comic. Again, I paid $1. So, I mean, this is a very low grade comic. As you can see, there's a lot of wear and tear and stretch on the front cover. But what an awesome Western comic by Gokey Comic. This is a 13-page story with the Lone Ranger in one of his classic adventures, and it was also based off a TV show from way back when, long before I was even born. But I will give you guys a quick spine slide on this. There, as you can see, there is a lot of wear and tear. So do you guys have any high grade vintage comics of these, or do you not? But anyways, I do like the Lone Ranger. I love these old Western style comics. I know they're flying the gun under everybody's radar, but as the world population grows, I really think these will be forgotten, and they won't exist anymore, except for people like me who save them, because I do really like these characters, these really old Western style. And as you can see, it says Western Adventures, Distress Signal, the Carrier Pigeon, the Unwanted Gun. So there's 3 cool different stories in there. So back in the day, they were able to make a beginning, middle, and end for a story in like 3 to 5 pages, which I think is really cool. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, and the Lone Ranger finds himself in a bunch in the middle. Bad guys and the bad guys try and get him, but he manages to get himself out. So again, check the Lone Ranger out. If you can get them in your dollar bin sessions, pick them up, because that's what I do. I always pick up these ones rather than going for the Marvel and DC. So that's just me. I don't know about any of you guys. So, and I hope you guys enjoyed my couple of short videos I did at my Comic-Con, because we did have a Comic-Con this past weekend, and whenever I do go to Comic-Cons, I'll try and make more content like that, and I'll be taking Joe's Comic Talk on the road in the next couple weeks. Hopefully, I'll do some more videos on different spots in my town and the surrounding area, because I enjoy doing Joe's Comic Talk on the road. Sometimes it's a nice change to do. So this is another cool Archie that I picked up with this collection, Life with Archie, number 184. And yes, I only paid $1. But way back in the day, you paid only 35 cents for it. So with inflation, the price did go up. So I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, as you guys can see, it's in really rough shape. The cover is really worn and battered. I wish people back then would have taken care of their comics more and better, and then they would have, the comic would be worth at least $3 to $5 anyways, if it was in better condition. But this is just an awesome, fun cover with the gorilla and Archie, and I'm not even sure who that other guy is, but it's the gorilla. They're at the zoo, the giraffe, and they're just and the gorilla got out, so they're really scared. And as the title says, a family squash runaway girl. And so there's a bunch of cool different little stories in here. And again, they actually made quite a few short stories with for a comic like this, which is cool. So for a 30-page comic book, they can fit a lot of stories in back in the day. So yes, I did pay $1. So I do have comics ranging in price from $1 all the way up to a couple $100 with my graded comics. So I mean, prices do vary. It all depends on condition. Always look at condition, because I know people want the 9.8s and the 9.4s or the 9.6s, but not every comic is going to be like that. And you know, if you love comics books, you should have a variety of conditions in your collection. I mean, it always does add value, and if you definitely do the pressing and cleaning, you can always restore it at least to a little bit. I mean, I got comics graded that are 5.5, 5.6, and even recently some slabs that are some Silver Age slabs that are from like 3 to 4.0. So I will be doing a video on those because they are Silver Age, and I got them slabbed because I thought they were so cool. So there are different stories in this, featuring all our different Archie and Friends characters, and Life with Archie is also focused on Riverdale High School and what the gang does in the adventures. So in conclusion, I think these comics are so much fun. Whether they're again, like I say, these comics are so fun to read. They're just enjoyable. They're not as intense as like Batman and all those DC ones, but I just think these ones are so cool. And I really like the yellow background. The yellow on here, the cover is really great as well. So this is why I'm glad I got a few Archies in this in this collection that I got. So these are just 3 that I got, and I wanted to showcase these 3 first. But I do, other than that, Silver Thursdays, I will be showcasing more cartoon ones, because I really like the cartoons, and I think they're so awesome. I know they won't be popular with everybody, but we all collect stuff different, and we all like the same thing. And if I'm a nerd for collecting comics, so be it. I'm a nerd. I love reading comics, and I collecting Hot Wheels and all of that, and I just have super cool stuff in my man cave. So I love being a nerd is kind of fun. So if people call me a nerd, whatever, I don't care. But anyways, this is the start of my comic talk for classic comics. I do love these older ones, and I think everybody should read them. They should be in everybody's collection, especially if you have young ones in your household. They would definitely benefit to read them when they're old enough, and I think that and then they won't touch your high grade comics either. So that's my conclusion for classic comics. They're such fun to read, and they're really good. So thanks everybody. I'll be doing more shorts for Spider-Man and Spider-Man related titles, and I will see you guys here next Thursday for classic comics. Thanks everybody.